Abraham and his family journeyed through the land, arriving at a wide, shimmering lake nestled between the hills. The waters reflected the morning sun like polished glass, inviting flocks to drink freely along the shore. As they rested, a group of men approached from the lake's far side, their worn garments rustling softly. Strangers they were, with eyes of both caution. Abraham, ever a man of hospitality, rose to greet them warmly, offering peace and water for refreshment. The men, amazed at the size of Abraham's household and the abundance of his herds, inquired about his journey and the God he served. They had heard whispers of a man guided by unseen promises. Patient and gentle, Abraham spoke of the Lord who had called him from his homeland, promising a future as countless as the stars. By the tranquil waters he shared food, shelter, and faith, sowing seeds of hope among strangers who, for a time, as Abraham's household traveled further, they rested by another great lake, where waters lay calm beneath the sun. Yet, as evening came, stirring arose across the valley. An army appeared, armor gleaming, banners flying high, advancing like a mighty host towards the waters. Fear gripped the camp, yet Abraham's sons and herdsmen stood firm. Unsure if the army came in peace or with conflict, the household prayed for the Lord's protection, trusting that the God who called them would keep them safe. As the army neared, spears raised like a forest of iron, the camp trembled. Sarah gathered the women and children close, while young men held their staffs and swords. Abraham lifted his eyes to heaven and prayed, "O Lord Most High, protect my family. You alone are our shield." Suddenly a great wind arose from the east, turning calm waters into roaring walls. The army faltered as waves crashed with force. Thunder and lightning struck the ground, the earth shook, and soldiers cried in terror, their weapons cast aside. The commander signaled retreat, and the army fled, ranks broken, banners cast down. Peace returned with gentle waves lapping the shore. Abraham's family stood in awe, knowing the Lord had fought for them without sword or spear. Abraham built an altar by the lake, naming the place El Shaddai Yireh, the Almighty provides, where the Lord showed his power to deliver his people.